Broadcasting live in 185 countries, 6 3/4 continents, on the International Space Station, and carried on both Voyager Golden records. It's the Weekly Rumble, where we place 4 YouTubers in a cage with a live lion. Oh wait, that's not how this works? The Weekly Rumble, where we pit the wits and opinions of 4 YouTubers against each other. Well, chrisknight dishes out the points, or takes them away. Without further BS, here is your host, chrisknight.
We're live. I don't know. I got noises going all over the place, and I'm looking through all of my stuff. Like, where the hell is all of this coming from? We're live. Yes. I don't know. I got noises going all over the place, and I'm looking through all of my stuff. Like, where the hell is all of this coming from? We're live. Yes. I don't know. I got noises going all over the place, and I'm looking through all of my stuff. Like, where the hell is all of this coming from? Okay. We're live. Yes. I don't know. I got noises going all over the place, and I'm looking through all of my stuff. Like, give me just a second, guys. Okay. We're live. Yes. I don't know. I got noises going all over the place, and I'm looking through all of my stuff. Like, okay. We're live. Yes. I don't know. I got noises going all over the place, and I'm looking through all of my stuff. Like, okay. We're live. Yes. I don't know. I got noises going all over the place, and I'm looking at all of my stuff. Like, well, okay. Let's just bring everybody in here real quick, and we'll figure this out as we go. I don't know. I got noises going all over the place, and I'm looking at all of my stuff. Like,
echo, 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 echo.
Nobody else? Does anybody else have the? Hey, stop. Does anybody else have this stream open? Because I
only have StreamYard open. That's the only thing I have open.
Does anybody have it open on Twitter or anything?
Nothing. Same here. Yeah.
Nope.
The only other thing I got open is I've got the chat popped out.
Yeah, I got chat popped up. My Twitter. Nothing streaming right now. That's open.
I don't hear the echo anymore.
Yeah, it's gone.
It's gone.
So I was shouting echo, see how long it would repeat. Guess it didn't.
Yes, Deej, it is your fault. It's always your fault.
That
you know that by now.
Crazy.
Groundhog Day.
Wow.
YouTube is about to break again.
Okay, yeah, it's gone. I think we can continue.
I slightly heard something. I barely heard anything. It's coming through.
It's still coming through.
Yeah, but we don't hear
I don't hear echo anymore.
Reboot your voice meter.
Okay.
Maybe make sure your B1's off.
Yeah, listen to that guy.
Close your Discord.
Are y'all hearing no echo from me?
Twitter.
No.
I doubt it's coming from any of us.
And it's gone.
Well, for us, but he's still hearing it.
Oh.
Okay, guys. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'll be right back, guys.
Okay. Cool. Well, hey.
So, hey, what's up, everybody?
What's going on, everybody?
Going?
Yo,
Howdy.
what's happening?
Hey, it's not DJ's fault.
It's our house. Shake this place up.
Let's type on the chat.
The Ambassador, Dandelion Fluff, Shadow Hunter. Who else is up in here?
JJ is.
The Austinator. Elihu, you don't count. Positive Candor. Who else?
Lady Turiel.
Yeah, Lady Toriel. Thank you, my dear, for showing up. Who else? Who else we got here?
Yeah, Shadow Hunter. He said he's got 5 on it.
Yeah, he's got 5 on you winning, so you ought to know he's going to lose that $5 off the top.
Hey, them be fighting words. Oh yeah,
Don't
just
worry.
take a man. Take a
Oh,
toe.
you know.
Just take
Oh
a toe.
hell. Hang on.
What?
Thank you.
There we go.
We chill.
So, how you guys doing? How's
why
everybody
aren't you
doing?
smoking? Oh, you're eating. That's right.
Ambassador Wing just popped in. What up? My first Rumble. Nice. Awesome, Ambassador. Welcome in. Welcome, my friend.
Yeah, if everything runs right, it's usually a good game show. Flash Thompson, what's up?
Flash in the house.
Yeah, this guy's been popping up everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man. Flash. Yo, Flash. What's up, Chief? Yo, I'm telling you, Matrix talk. Bring it. Let's do it. We're going to have to do another Pixelate stream. I had a few people bringing that topic up recently.
Yeah, Flash, when you do this, have this conversation, I swear, man, you need to bring a lunch.
Please.
So
You might want to host it so you can mute him.
Sci-Fi Nation in the house, what's going on?
Awesome sauce.
And
All right, Dandelion, be careful, darling. Yeah, Flash, you need to bring a lot of weed. Yeah, you need to bring a lot of weed for that. I got mine too. I just ain't started smoking it yet.
Oh.
Tonight at 11.
Doom!
Fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it!
Yeah, come on, Chris.
Fix it, fix it!
Are you kidding me
What the
right now?
heck?
I don't know where he is.
Let's go already!
You know, I think that hot sauce has messed with your brain.
just a wee bit. Just a wee bit.
Stop whining.
Well, you know, if it ever gets too hot, you can always.
Dude keeps on saying it's not me. If you keep on admitting it, it's not you. It's more likely you.
Ah!
It's a sheep.
There we go.
It's back.
He's
God.
back.
One of my kids had this app opened up in the little taskbar, and I was just going through closing things I know I don't need, and it finally went away. I'm like, oh God, what the hell was that? Ugh. Yes. This is your birth control announcement, guys. If you don't have kids, don't start now. I'm just kidding.
Hey, Chris,
All right.
there's a couple times missing.
Yes, I know. I just did that because I have made an executive decision since we're 14 minutes in now and haven't even started. Okay, guys, thank you for bearing with me. I am so sorry. This is the weekly Rumble. I do appreciate you guys being here. And with that being said, let's just jump into this really quick. We'll go ahead and let you guys announce yourselves since we're already this far in and all that. But we're going to go over the rules really quick here. Actually, let's go and just talk to you guys about who you are first. Let's just do that. So, LDG, go ahead and tell everybody about yourself, where you can be found and all that good stuff.
What's going on, everybody? LDG Pixels here. Have any computer problems, questions, or just want to hear some tech talk? Hit me up on LDG Pixels Monday through Friday around 11 a.m. and on Pixelate during the afternoon, a place for you to hang your feet up in the waiting room. We have open panels, open topics, watch parties, a place that's only guaranteed to be slightly better than watching paint dry while we wait for someone cooler to stream.
And who would that be?
Me.
Yours truly. Oh, anyone. Oh, yeah, exactly. You.
Yo.
Sometimes
Not the sheep.
the people you're waiting for. Exactly.
Yeah.
He's not talking about me.
Okay. Well, let's go next to JJ, who looks like he's actually turning on his mic. That's a good
Well,
thing.
no, I had to clear my throat real quick.
Let me clear my throat.
Unless you just want me to. Unless you just
Go
want me
right
to.
ahead. Tell everybody about yourself, where you can be found, all that good stuff.
Hey, just real quick, Chris, you're kind of spiking there a little bit, man. You're really coming across really, really hard.
Thank you.
Okay.
Better?
Yeah. What's up, everybody? It sounded like you was hollering at me. And I was about to tell you, shut the hell up. Anyway, what's up, everybody? It's your boy JJ. You can find me a little bit everywhere. Mainly on Monday nights on my channel. I do a weekly live stream called Randomness at its Finest. Random panel, random topic. Come by, check it out. Like, share, subscribe. Hit the bell. Ding, ding. And you can find me here on Twitter at SithLord3827. Let's do this, guys. Thanks for having me on again, Chris. I'm ready to have some fun.
Good. Up next, Elihu Who?
Me.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
exactly, me.
Go ahead and tell them about yourself.
Okay, I am Elihu Who, and every week I host a science show every Wednesday at 12 noon Pacific time called What's Up with the Universe, where we talk science, astrophysics, and I break everything down so even a kindergartner can understand. You don't have to have no scientific degree to understand or just watch and enjoy. And I'm also on Twitter, and I'm everywhere and nowhere at the same time, and sometimes in between. Because the reason why JJ said to ring that bell is because in case you're not able to watch any of our streams live, you can always rewatch it later. That's the point of ringing that bell. And exactly. I'm also on Twitter, and everybody's down on the bottom of the page. Well, you just go too far. That's the click right that you got to do. So go down further. That's our information. Perfect.
Ding, ding.
For those of you who have never been here before, realize that this is like herding cats sometimes. Really rabid cats. Okay, up next, a first time, and I love that this is going so smoothly for the first time. Poe, see, I told you, Poe, that we can't take this seriously because it just doesn't. There's no way in hell to take this seriously. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Poe right here. I see him in the chats a lot. I know he does a lot of stuff with Sean Stackhouse, and I was like, he needs to be here. So, Poe, thank you very much for being on today. Tell everybody about yourself. And I know you only have Twitter. I did put coming soon, I think, on YouTube because I'm gonna get you on YouTube, dude.
All right,
I'm gonna get you on there.
He's on YouTube right now, so you're starting out good.
Hey, there you go.
I guess you're right. I'm just a supporter of great, amazing channels. I love to be in the chats, interact with everybody, and I'm glad to be here today. So everybody show your support and show love right here, right now.
Awesome.
Okay,
guys. We're going to go over the rules. Remember, the rules are very important. If you don't get them the first time, I only read them once. And if you don't get them, well, every time you break the rules, I take 300 points away from you. So just be ready for it. 2 topics from each guest and 2 from the host. That's a total of 10. This time we took from old questions, except for Poe. His first time, I let him give me 2 because I like him better than the rest of you guys. So, second up, the wheel will select 5 topics. Those 5 topics are for everybody. So we do 5 rounds. Everybody gets 1 topic each round. They all talk about the same thing. The wheel of time will spin, and we'll get a time. Those times normally are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 minute time increments. Today, I've taken the 4 and 5 minute time off because we're that far behind. Anyways, today, if the 3 minute time gets picked, it will go off the board. Each panelist gets a mulligan. That mulligan can be used to raise the time up to 5 minutes, which I will still let you do if you wish to do that, or take it down to 1 minute. Okay. And then last but not least, each panelist will get a chance to respond to the original responder statement. If somebody says something, you have something to say, please tell me. I have something to add, or rebuttal whatever Eli says. But
pick on me now.
After their time is up.
After their time is up.
Hair.
After time is up, you can say, I have something to add. Please keep it to about 30 seconds. That's all I ask. Okay. All right. Now we have to do some things first. We're going to share the screen and bring up the wheels, the wheel of names, the wheel of time, the wheel of this, the wheel of that.
The wheels.
The wheel of names right now will be spun to see who goes first.
Ding, 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 ding.
Something in your head going ding, ding,
Sweet.
ding.
The one person Eli who won't rebuttal.
Right
Do it.
Hold on just a second, guys. There we go. Okay. I'm waiting for Discord to pop up someplace because it's trying to start So I'm waiting to see which one of my screens it decides to go to. Oh,
Yeah, while you're doing that, I'll go through the 30 chat groups and clear out what you sent.
okay. Well, we have
the wild wheel.
Elihu Who is going to go first, and this is the wild card wheel. We're going to spin that. Well, so Poe, I've mentioned the fact that sometimes things be taken away, and well, there's no mulligan now, guys. So, yeah,
that wheel, Chris. We need to put you on that wheel.
And do what with me?
What?
Just spinning around till you get so dizzy that you don't know nothing else.
Okay, I got you. All right. Well, with that said, Elihu, I'm going to put you up at the top. That means, oh, jeez. I'm going to leave you. Oh, I'm going to leave you at the last spot so you can listen to what they have to say. So you can steal what you want from them, because I'll probably give you the most points then. Anyways.
Actually, he's not kidding.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean,
why do all you guys put me closer to the bottom? Have I done something wrong, all of you? Really?
What the hell? I can't.
That's fine. Yeah, that's beautiful.
I guess I have to give it all to you. All right. That's because I've been so late. I'm being nice. Don't ask for it ever
give
again.
us a point for every minute you're late.
All right. Our first question. Who is better in your opinion, Batman or Superman? Who is better in your opinion, Batman or Superman? We will put the question into the chat. And now we will spin to see how long you guys have to talk about it. 3 minutes right off the bat.
Chris just froze up. I don't hear him anymore.
What?
Give it a second.
Oh, are you there?
No, Elihu. Yeah, you froze on Elihu. Just give it a minute.
Okay.
Or just refresh Elihu. There you go. There you go.
Got it. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So we got our topic, and we got 3 minutes on the board, guys. So, Elihu, who? No wonderful
mulligans.
Nothing. I mean, we're right there. Okay, 3 minutes on the board. Your time starts now.
Okay. In my personal opinion, I think 3 minutes is not enough time to talk about Superman and Batman. Or it's too much time, as some people may say. But some people are probably saying, yeah, but Batman's a human guy. Superman's an all-powerful, strong alien. Well, you got to think about this. Superman has morals. He hurts people to a very fine limit. He doesn't go lobotomizing every single bad guy around town. He doesn't beat him to a bloody pulp. He's essentially the heroic, goody two-shoe Boy Scout good guy, as he got back in the reputation in the 50s and 60s. He was the good guy. Batman, on the other hand, he didn't start off all dark and mysterious. He was campy until like the 89 when he became Dark Knight. That's when people started realizing, oh, this Batman's actually a badass. He can actually beat a Batman. Because if you look at the original comics, Batman was kind of a wimp who used gadgets and his mind. He really didn't do all the fighting styles. But later on Batman's, he used more to tactical gear, fighting styles, mechanics, and less on his criminal mind stuff. Yeah, he deducted a few things. So that question is kind of open end for me. The early Batman versus Superman, yeah, no, hands down. Batman would basically go, okay, I'm smarter than you. Here's a piece of kryptonite. Put it in the dust. You're dead. Boom. Batman kills Superman. Nowadays, you got a Superman versus a very different type of Batman. You got somebody who's combat thinking. I mean, you got Batman who's trained in Raj Al Ghul, who knows martial arts, who knows bomb tactics, who knows war tactics, who knows fighting styles. Superman, he just basically punches and throws people around. Superman, if he's going against Batman, push to come shove, Superman will eventually lobotomize Batman. So the later version of Superman Batman, Superman is better because he can actually just basically say, okay, fuck this. I don't want to deal with this. Lobotomize you. Heat vision. Boom. There goes. He's dead. Human. Plain human dead. The earlier Batman and Superman, well, Batman would be better than Superman because Batman would be smarter. Like I said, kryptonite ring, hello. Hit him a couple times, make it turn into dust, let him inhale it, boom, he's dead. He kills him off. Batman is better than the original Superman in the original. Like I said, it's a very open-ended, hard, tough question because it's two versions of Superman and Batman. You have an early version and a later genre. Because when you asked the first question, I thought, oh yeah, Dark Knight. I'm like, wait a minute. There's another campier, simpler version. So I'm kind of glad I did go first so I can actually get this out of the way because I'm not sure what the question was for old one or new one, but either way, they both kind of panned out equally.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. Let's do this. We're going to bring up the new random point wheel.
Oh, 22.
22. All right. I'm going to have to see here. Well, that's not working for me, so we're going to have to do this all by hand tonight. Everything's going wrong tonight. That's lovely.
Who's got a paper and pencil? Wait, what's a pencil?
Oh, I got it right here, so. All right, you were at 12, so 22 makes 34. All right, up next is LDG. LDG, we're going to bring up the 3 minutes again. And your time starts now.
All right. So unlike Mr. 3 minutes over there, and his answer was basically no one's better. Unless you're the exact same thing, one person has to be better. And in my opinion, if you look at Superman and Batman, guys, Batman's better. I have to give it to Batman. Okay. Yeah, Superman is all super powered on Earth and whatnot. But just like any other equation, you have your loopholes. You have your weaknesses. Both men have their weaknesses. Yes, Superman can lobotomize you, but Batman can counter that with some kind of glasses, face mask, reflective, whatever. There's a counter for everything. If there was one person that can figure out counters, it's Batman. The guy goes into everything. Unlike Superman, most of his stories are always come down to falling on his super strength and being able to fly and his powers. It's always the go-to thing. Very rarely do you see any kind of outside the box thinking with Superman. You do sometimes, but that's not his shtick. His shtick is the man's a superhuman. That's why his name is freaking Superman. Okay. But like I said, he has his weaknesses just like Batman. Batman's already kicked his butt a few times. Batman always comes to a situation with all of it, being able to analyze a situation, figuring out what is the formula, what he needs to bring to that formula to balance or overpower the equation, and he gets the job done. Yeah, he's just a mere human, but again, I mean, so is Superman. If you put him on, put him in a red giant, it's only our star that gives him his powers, and even that has countered Superman with Lex Luthor. Putting him in a red lighted room, which totally takes away his powers. So it's not like Superman's like all powerful God. When you're saying which one is better, you're looking at it as a whole, not the specific feature. Like one is super, one is not. That just doesn't make you better. Okay. You can have the most unstoppable force in the world, but you put a banana under the unstoppable force and he'll trip over himself. Okay, so Batman has the smarts, the know-how, the experience. He's proven himself before, not just to be able to have kryptonite and say I beat Superman, but just the overall confidence to say that if anybody would get into a fight with Superman and have any chance of winning, Batman would be my pick. hands down, every single time. He's proven himself before, and he will do it again. I always love, as far as even their stories and watching their stories, always enjoyed Batman, because every story, no matter who the villain was a creative outcome. He used something outside, and it wasn't just always a go-to for Batman. It was open and rounded.
Very good. All right, let's see.
Come on, Infinity. Oh wait, there's no Infinity on there.
No, and I'm about ready to put negative points on it next week. 13 plus 12. Somebody help me out. That's 25, is it not?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. My math skills still work.
No. I'm sorry. It's 100.
It's 100.
100. It's 100.
I already put 25, so you're out of luck. All right. Up next, Mr. JJ, aka Sith Lord 3827. JJ, 3 minutes is on the board, and your time starts. Is your mic on?
It is now. I'm working over here. Damn.
I saw that, but I figured I'd give you a chance without starting the time. Time is starting now.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you a little secret. Everybody's talking about Batman being the better one, and I'm sorry, I don't quite agree. Batman may be smarter, but I'm sorry, no matter what you come up with, you're talking about, lobotomizing, man. I'm gonna tell you something. Batman can just walk up. Superman can just walk up to you and thump you on the forehead and knock your head clean off. He don't have to do none of that. You know, you can have all the gadgets in the world, all the tech in the world, and think you have it all figured out, but he ain't got to go nowhere near you. Okay, he's 100, 200 feet away. If he sees you, you're dead. You know, I'm not saying Superman will kill you, but that's just the basis of it. Because, look, yes, he may be an alien. The sun gives him his strength and his inability to move. Basically, be a wall, indestructible almost. And when you got abilities like that, there's nothing you can do against it. Yeah, Batman can get kryptonite and probably shoot him with some bullets or whatnot. But you know, if Superman was the being he should have been, he would first hear the bullets coming, then secondly be able to move out of the way of them. And then guess what? Look at you, you're dead, because he's gonna hit you with the heat vision from however far away. If he gets up close and personal to you, guess what? Little love tap, you're dead. You know, that's who Superman is. That's the kind of power he has. Now, I'm not saying Batman is I'm not saying Batman is a bad superhero. It's just he's lacking one thing, and that's just the sheer strength. Okay, well, not just one thing. Let me rewind that. The strength, the speed, the attuned senses. You know, sight, hearing. Who doesn't get getting hit with a nice little cold breeze, and when he decides to shoot, do his little freeze breath and whatever. He can run fast. He's not faster than the Flash though, but he can run fast. He can fly fast. He can fly and get the hell out of the way of anything. You know, I like Batman. I like Superman, but to me, Superman is the better out of the two. So what if he's an alien? You know, if that bothers you, then that's a conversation for another time. Because that's just not right. We're equal. We're inclusive. You know, even today, no matter how bad we hate it, we try to accept as many people as possible. And Superman was welcomed with open arms. Kal-El from Krypton was welcomed with open arms. You know, it's sad that Bruce his parents got killed, but you know.
You can finish that thought.
All right, Batman's parents were killed. That's a sad thing, but this guy lost his entire lineage.
Okay. All right. I'm waiting for it to go on a 1 with one of you guys, like doing 17. Not too bad. That brings you up to 29. All right, Poe. No pressure. No
All right.
pressure, because now you get to actually make the deciding vote of who's better, because, well, Eli wimped out and didn't pick anybody. LDG picked Batman. JJ picked Superman. 3 minutes is on the board. What say you? Time starts now.
What about you, Chris?
Well, I was thinking that it was going to be a hard choice, but listening to everybody and coming up with my own thoughts, I'm going to have to side with LDG. Batman is the better character. First of all, he's human. He's not a alien. He don't have to have a green card. Superman doesn't have one. I like to see those papers, Mr. Superman. Even though he has all these qualities and feats, and he's even looked at like a god to some people, and I see that as being a false god. Even though he does right, does good, I say leave our Earth and go to another place. He done good for our people, but that's still not enough. Batman come in with the brute force. People fear him because Batman stands up for the little people. He may not do things the right way, and he's probably a dark vigilante versus somebody like Spider-Man, you would say, but he get things done. He has plenty of money to get it done with, and I think he's still humble in his way because he risks himself every night going out there protecting his city. Superman, on the other hand, he's stealing out, came down, stealing glory from Batman, and in that type of universe. But I feel that Batman, with the technology, the smartness, and the pain that he went through to lose both his parents. Now, the two things I say they got in common is their parents' names, and we all dread that, especially in the cinematic universe of that. But I think Batman is the overall greater person when you speaking on terms of being here in a human form. That's just my take on it. But LDG, I completely side with you. JJ, he might be an alien for all we know. He might be siding with Superman, which is okay. There might be a kin of his, might not be a kin of his. But Superman is he will never have the human emotion like we have, even though he's been welcomed here. He still have his weaknesses like kryptonite. And he draw his energy from what we have, which is the sun, which give light to our world. We draw our energy from the sun, so it doesn't make him greater than us. But we have somebody here to protect us, which is Batman, the Dark Knight, as they call him. And I think within Batman been through so many things in his life I'm glad that he had Alfred there to guide him, because he could have went straight from hero to what's the word? Not hero. Opposite of hero.
Villain.
Oh, anti-hero.
Villain. Anti-villain. Yes.
Villain.
Villain. Anti-villain is a hero.
Well, yeah, in a sense.
An anti-hero is, or he's not necessarily not a hero. He's not necessarily a villain. He's what he is. He's himself.
And Chris, I did choose. I said before 89, it was Superman because Batman was a wimp. After 89, it was Superman because Batman because Superman was a wimp.
That's no pick. Don't argue with me. I got the points here. I could take them away from you. All right, Poe. Let's see what you get.
And by the way, I'm full-blooded, 100% red-blooded American.
At 1 point.
Oh man, what the heck? 1 point, man. I thought I was going to hit 50.
What?
You know what? No. You know what? I'm giving him 50. He's
Spin that again.
5-0.
I gave him 50 because it was so close. I just gave him 50.
Yeah, of course you would.
Yeah, of course I would. What are you trying to say? JJ is down to -10. Gotcha.
Okay, cool. Whatever.
I will say this.
Points don't matter.
You'll be saying something different later on. No, I'm just kidding. I will say this. I am a Batman fan through and through. So if I had to, I would have evened it out. But Poe made the right decision. Let's see what the next question is. Out of all the Trek actors, who is the best director? Nimoy, Shatner, Frakes, Dawson, or Burton?
Burton.
Yeah.
LeVar Burton.
Yeah. He
Oh,
did,
okay. All right. My bad. Yeah, I know. LeVar Burton.
right.
Okay.
And Poe, if you need help knowing which movies they did, I know some of them, but Eli probably knows all of them. So if you know the Star Trek movies, he can lead you in the right direction. So if you know your favorite, he can tell you who directed it.
I need all the help in the world.
Okay, that's cool. I'm just letting you know. These guys aren't that bad. They'll help you out. It's just when I do things to them, they don't like me. So it doesn't matter because it's my show. I don't care. Anyways, up next, first person this time. Oh, yeah, we got to find out how long you guys are talking. One minute.
Wow.
Yeah, too bad you don't have that pesky little mulligan. Yeah, that mulligan, damn the luck. All right, LDG, you're up next.
Did you say Dandelion Fluff? That's her fault? You blaming her?
No, I don't.
I couldn't understand what you said.
I don't blame her. I said, too bad you don't have that mulligan. That's all I said.
Oh.
1 minute on the board. LDG, your time. I'm waiting for that mic to go.
Put the question on the map on the chat.
I'm sorry, I have two mutes. Go ahead.
I did too. All right, 1 minute on the board, and your time starts now.
All right. Best director in Trek. This is actually an interesting question. I'm gonna have to say Nimoy. Gonna have to give it to Nimoy. I mean, the man did Star Trek. Directed Star Trek 4 and Star Trek 3. The Search for Spock, which is one of my favorite Star Trek movies. He kept true to Star Trek. He didn't go outside the bounds. I know there was some, behind the scenes conflicts between him and some other major people in the Star Trek industry. Yeah, I mean, Nimoy hands down. I've never had an issue with any of the movies he directed. Jonathan Frakes, don't get me started on him. He has directed some of the worst crap in Star Trek. Nimoy, hands down, love him. I can't say anything bad about him.
Nimoy. Dandelion says it probably is my fault. I'm always suggesting new rules. She is. She does. That Ginger cabal keeps coming back. All right. Let's see what you get. Four.
Bravo. Way to score, man.
Lovely.
Very good.
Scoreboard loves me.
Yep, you're up to 29 points. Don't worry. Last week it loved Shellback until it got near the end, and then it really hated him.
I think I am going to program you a new score wheel.
Uh-huh.
Yep, you're going bye-bye.
What are you going to do to that score wheel?
Nothing you have to worry about.
Yeah, nothing. Tra-la-la. All right. Up next, JJ. 1 minute is on the board. Your time starts now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have to say Nimoy as well. Even though Jonathan Frakes did do some of the, I believe some of the best. Dang it! Some of the best TNG episodes, but as far as anything else, not really. He did do Star Trek 3. He did Star Trek 4, and I think he did Star Trek 5. So. Not sure about 6 though, but Nimoy was involved with Trek more than anybody could ever realize, even up to the point of JJ's Trek verse, because he was in it. I know he helped JJ with a lot of the knowledge and stuff that went along with that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you. That was great.
All right, Nimoy, Gotcha.
Nimoy.
I think he did. 6 was done by yeah. What's his name? Oh my.
No. George Takei didn't do 6, did he?
I think didn't George Takei direct 6?
I don't remember. I'm starting to eat right now. Sorry.
LDG, you're muted.
No, 6 was Nicholas Meyer.
Oh, that's it. Okay, yeah, I couldn't remember. 8 points, JJ on fire.
Way to go! Yes. Woo.
Brings you up to that almighty 37 points.
Dude, I'm surprised you didn't mention Frake's first episode he ever directed, The Offspring.
No. I'm telling you,
God.
Frakes did some good TNG episodes,
Yeah.
but
They just
not with Picard. No.
No.
Didn't even. It's still. I don't get me wrong. I liked Picard, but it didn't. It still didn't feel like Trek.
Okay.
All right, Poe.
Sorry.
Yeah, but what me?
All right, it's your turn.
Are you? I don't know any of these people. Is that William Shatner?
Yes.
Okay.
William Shatner.
Leonard Nimoy, William Shatner, Jonathan Frakes, Roxana Dawson, and
The Barber.
Okay.
Yeah. So, okay, Eli, why don't you tell him what Nimoy directed?
okay, Nimoy directed Star Trek 3 and Star Trek 4.
Okay, and Shatner.
Shatner directed Star Trek 5.
Okay. That's
Oh,
it.
okay.
Okay.
Yep.
And then Frakes.
Jonathan Frakes directed a crap load of episodes from TNG to Enterprise, like Offspring Reunion, Drumhead, Cause and Effect for
Okay.
Enterprise.
How about the movies?
First Contact, Insurrection.
Okay, and then Burton.
LeVar Burton, he directed a couple episodes. Which one was that?
Oh, did he direct any of the movies?
That's my favorite. He directed Next Generation, DS9, Voyager, and Enterprises. He also directed Q2.
What is your favorite Star Trek movie, Poe? Do you have one? Okay, this is where you talk some bullshit. You like Shatner?
Yeah.
Shatner. 1 minute. Your time starts now.
You got
I
it, bro.
know the other two guys went with the other directors. Nimoy, what is his name?
Mhm.
Yeah, Nimoy.
Nimoy.
But I've got to say it's William Shatner, because who else wouldn't like a Captain Kirk that talk like this? And we have to do the right thing. But so I gotta go with William Shatner on this one. But I think he was a great captain, and as far as his directing skills, I'm sure they would have been up to par having all the characters to speak in the same dialect that he did while he was on the show. And I'm sure number 5 was probably, I don't know, I will say out of all the movies, it was probably be number 7 on the list. I don't know at all, but I will give Shatner his props, because doing his role on the TV show, from some of the episodes I've seen, that I kind of liked it. I enjoyed it. You know, it was a little different from what I was used to. But I think Shatner, he deserved just a little bit of praise in that point of spec.
Rebuttal on that.
Oh God!
Really?
Here we go.
Teach me. Go.
Yes, Eli. Who?
Shatner had no vision when it comes to directing. He was a better author and writer and ghostwriter. The reason why he was studying is because he was on such a tight schedule. He was trying to remember his lines.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason why he stuttered. He did it several times.
No, I thought that was his character.
No.
Yeah. I much rather watch Star Trek Insurrection than I would The Final Frontier any day.
No.
They're
What?
both crap movies, but I don't like 5.
What
I still take him over Frakes.
you don't understand is
What you
Shatner
don't understand is I don't give a shit.
was the sexy ladies' man, and behind the screen and the camera, he did things perfectly because he didn't talk too quick. Oh, okay. Anyway,
I want to rebuttal the rebuttal. At least Shatner didn't give us bunny unicorn pizza.
I mean, unicorn.
Yeah,
What is that?
on
Yeah.
unicorn pizza. Oh my God!
yeah,
4
yeah.
4 points. Great job there, Poe.
What the hell was
Brings you
there?
up to
Unicorn
66.
pizza.
That was in Freights. That was in Picard.
Yes. Oh, God.
Oh,
Yeah.
That was
4
horrible.
minute is
It
on the
looked like-
board. Eli, who your time is now, and you can start now.
I would have to say Roxana Dawson. Many people not think like, really? Yeah, if you think back to the episode Riddles, where Tuvok lost his memory and he was going through this emotional state, she basically had to direct Tim Ross, a veteran director, and he's working with a newbie. She had such a camaraderie with the crew and him that they actually worked together to tone that character down to perfection. Because how else could Tim Ross actually do this without Roxana's directions and dialogue? Because that's what a director does. They direct the actors like, okay, do the scene like this. How about try some more emotional? How about trying to get some office break, get this guy some tears? I mean, she nailed this performance perfectly. Another example is Bounty in Enterprise, where Archer is captured by the bounty hunter. Paul's going through her Pon Far phase. That little fun one for her, but still. Roxana Dawson.
Dawson, really?
Yes.
Interesting. Okay. All right.
I like to rebuttal.
Go ahead. Tell him he's wrong.
You don't know what the hell you're talking about.
And that, LEG, is how you earn 11 points, bringing you up to 40.
That's something.
Is that a rebuttal? Shut up, Wesley.
You just got 37 points. Are you sure you want a rebuttal?
No.
Mm-hmm. That's what I thought. That brings you up to 71.
Only.
All right, guys. Let's spin and see what our next one is. In cinematic history, what would you say are, I didn't type correctly, but what would you say are the two most iconic movie slaps of all time and why? You guys got that?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to remove that. I'm going to put it into the chat and...
Iconic movie slap?
Yeah, like a woman slapping a man, or anything like that. A slap.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, slap.
Slap.
Yeah, got you.
Baby,
Okay.
slap.
I can't even make it noise. I mean, oh, jeez.
It's like this, guys.
Oh, no. Anyways, let's see how long you guys got to talk about it.
One minute.
1 minute. I shouldn't have taken the 4 and 5 off, especially after you guys lost your mulligans.
Damn.
All right. Let's see here. JJ, you are up first this round. Is your mic on?
yeah. I'm trying to think of two freaking movies with some iconic slaps.
Okay. I can think of a few, but
I know you can.
I can.
All right. Are you ready?
No, but let's do it.
1 minute on the board. Your time starts now.
Okay. I really can't think of a movie, honestly. I've seen so many movies, and just to narrow down two iconic slaps, I've seen a lot of great slaps, but I can't tell you what movie they were in. Yeah, brain fart. Do what?
Look at the board. Look at the screen.
Well, I know the Three Stooges. That don't count. That's not.
They had a movie. They had several. They had lots of movies.
Well, yeah, but I've never seen any of them.
And a movie about the movies.
I know. Oh yeah, Dirty Dancing. Yep. Footloose. Both great movies. The original Footloose. I've seen them both. I'm trying to think of some good iconic slaps. That's the question. Iconic, and I can't.
Okay. Well, That's what I was going to say. Is Gone with the Wind is definitely one of them for sure.
Never seen it.
You've never seen? Oh my god,
Dude,
I-
don't. There's a lot of older movies I've never seen.
if you get like some astronomical number here, 20, I'll let it stand. I'll let it stand. Because
Really?
what?
If you'd have rolled a 50 on that, you mean to tell me you wouldn't let me keep it?
No comment.
I see. All right.
You're up to 57.
I see.
All right, Poe.
Yes.
1 minute on the board.
Then you can move.
Then yeah, then you can turn the camera off and move if you need to.
No problem.
All right, 1 minute on the board. Your time starts now.
Number one would have to be Tombstone, when I think there was Val Kilmer slapped the shit out of Billy Bob Thornton like 3 times, made him bleed in that bar when he was the poker player. Man, I was like, he really pumped him out, in a sense. And for my second one, it will have to be for comedic purposes, Night at the Museum. When I was back in my college days, smoking, and having a good time with my buddies, we watched Night at the Museum in a dorm room. And when I seen what's his name? I can't think of his name.
Stiller.
Ben Stiller slapped that monkey, and that monkey slapped him back. And that was going back and forth. I'm talking about, we laughed our ass off and rewinded that so many times. And I think those two that bring back in my memories, two of the best that I love.
Awesome.
Yeah, I agree. I seen Night at the Museum. That was hilarious.
That's a good one, DJ. That's right. Smokey the Bandit. Yeah. I mean, there's tons of them out there. All right, let's go.
Damn it, Deej, you took mine, Sumbit.
You didn't take anything. You can still use it. Let's see what you get here. Uh-oh.
Oh, yes. I feel the power.
35. Power you feel.
Good one.
All right, let's see here.
Rigged by
35.
Phil.
Somebody just eclipsed 100. All right, Eli, who you? 1 minute on the board. Make sure you unmute yourself.
I'm not JJ, sorry.
Okay, 1 minute on the board. Your time starts
What
now.
the hell?
Okay, I am going to talk about something funny. You guys remember when Ash messes up the spell in Army of Darkness and all the skeletons appeared attacking him? It goes to trip to the ground. You start that slapstick comedy routine with the skeletons, like that has got to be one of the most iconic slap scenes in comedy. But another, you said two. Another one is the original 1967 Heat of the Night.
Ooh.
Yeah. If nobody remembers this, Tibbs and Gillespie, they're arriving at a plantation plant, and you see all the plantation workers, African Americans, and when they're interviewing the plantation owner, the guy Eddie just slaps him. But what people don't realize that in the book, Mr. Tibbs never slapped him back, but in the movie, he actually slapped him back.
Mm-hmm.
That was called the slap around the world. I mean, that basically changes the focalization of like, whoa, shit, times are changing. Yeah, people are standing up for themselves.
Mm-hmm. Very good. That's a good one. What was your first one again?
Army of Darkness.
Yes. Okay.
Skeleton routine.
Right. Yep.
I'm turning off my camera.
All right, let's spin and see what you get. 14.
The night gets 14.
14.
I'm not a barber. I am not a barber.
Brings you up to 85.
Ooh.
All right. LEG, 1 minute's on the board. Your time starts now.
All right. So I had to think fast. Actually, I have 2 slaps. Yeah, the Jason slap, that was the bomb. It literally took that guy's head off. But as far as my arcanic, it has to be Airplane. I'm sorry. The chick was flipping out. She says, I got to get out of here. I gotta get out of here. And it wasn't just one person that slapped her. You had the airplane assistant slapper. You had Nielsen slapper. You had the nun slapper twice. And then followed by the line of everybody from wrenches to a gun. You even had a monk in there wanting to put on some of that pain on that lady. Poor lady just wanted to get out of the airplane, knew shit was going down, and she just got her face slapped so many times and plus some. Besides that, like I said, my only other slap would be that Jason slap. Homeboy put up a nice, good fight, and Jason, it wasn't even a punch. He just right off freaking Johnny Cage that guy.
Good way of putting it. Good way of putting it. Too bad that I have taken the points completely out of my hand and put them in this lovely wheel. Oh!
Whammy! Oh!
Wow.
Ow.
50. That brings you
take
from
that back.
That
take
brings
that
you
back,
from
Will.
40 up to 90, zooming into second place. Which truthfully
It must
doesn't
have heard me last time.
Yeah,
That's
it
right.
doesn't really matter because it doesn't make a difference. Up next, wait, no, that's all four of you, isn't it?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was all four of you. Okay, so let's go back to the wheel of topics. Now, who is the most capable Star Trek captain?
Finally, a question I don't have to Google. No, I'm joking.
Oh. It sounded like it was plagiarized. Anyway, who is the most capable Star Trek captain? Let's hope we get more than a minute. Nope. Oh, geez. Hold on.
Polish dance and
Oh,
rock.
God, why wouldn't this whole night's been really nice and weird? Hold on. Okay. How about this? Since we don't have a mulligan, you guys want to spin it again? See if we get 2 minutes.
Yeah, sure.
No, Poe's like, no.
All right, bro.
2 minutes. There you go. We'll do 2
What are
minutes.
the odds?
What are the odds? I
Well,
don't know,
if you pick
50-50?
Kirk, you can stretch it.
Ah, see. There's lots to talk about, Kirk. All right, 2 minutes is on the board. This time we start with JJ. JJ, your time. Is your mic on? All right, your time starts
I'm here.
now.
Who is the most capable Star Trek captain? Oh, come on, guys. That's easy, man. By far the best, I believe, capable is James T. Kirk. Comes second to Benjamin Sisko. Because I love Deep Space Nine, and I actually like the movies. I wasn't a big TOS fan. I started my Star Trek during TNG, and I think highly of Picard, but Kirk always got it done one way or another. It's like a running poker game with him. He's always wanting to take that gamble. Yeah, risky, but he wanted to take the gamble, and 9 times out of 10 he would pull it off. Sisko was just brave. He pretty much led the fleet in the Dominion War, and he stood his ground. Guarding the wormhole. But all those what every captain except for Archer aspires to be like. Captain Kirk came first. The fortitude, his resolve. Decision making, want to look at things logically, because of Spock, of course, but he also was very passionate about his decision. Also, he had a great amount of feeling. His humanity came out very vividly a lot of the times, which made him who he was. He's got a strong sense of right. He knows what's wrong. But if you pushed him hard enough, I guarantee you he'd probably do a little bit of wrong too. but he's not just going to take everything at face value. Not until he's gotten all the facts.
Okay. All right. Very good. Very good. Very nice. Let's go to the points.
I'll just give him my 10 points and
10 points? Okay, I'll give you 10 points. 26 points.
The wheel hasn't been kind. That's why I said that.
And you're up to 83, I believe.
I don't see how, but I'll take it.
Because that's how my math tells me.
Okay. All right.
All right, Poe, you have 2 minutes on the board.
I have a question first.
Go right ahead.
Are we talking about all the captains that's been through all the films, or just anybody on the fleet, or?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if you know another one that's been in the fleet that doesn't get talked about, go right ahead. I mean, it's a captain.
I'm talking about they wasn't a captain though, but I think they were probably
Oh, well, that's a very interesting question, because no, he's got a point. If he thinks somebody who wasn't a captain would make it a capable captain,
Your call.
I don't know. Yeah, go ahead. If you got something to stun us and give us a little bit of information of what you think, go right ahead.
I ain't got nothing against it.
Yeah, 2 minutes on the board. Your time starts.
I think that's a Star Trek question. Not who would be a better captain. It's like Klingon Star Trek captain. Frankie's Star Trek captain. Star Trek captain.
Oh God, Eli!
Wow, Elihu! I swear, my brain cells when listening to you sometimes.
All right, Poe. Yes, you can. 2 minutes on the board. Your time starts now.
Okay, obviously, I went with Shatner because he was Captain Kirk, and I think Captain Kirk would probably be the best one captain that led the Starship Enterprise that we've seen, deliver so far. But I'm gonna hand it off from the new generation, from what I've seen, which is Spock. Spock is right on. He doesn't tie himself to these human emotions like we do. When we're making decisions and leading the team, he goes right by the book. His probability and chances are like 99% correct. He thinks faster. He makes his moves a couple times faster than anybody else. So I think he's more than capable to leading the team and being the captain. But whether they give him the chance, which I don't know because I don't know the series that well, but I don't know if he ever been or ever stepped in for an episode or two or
he has been a captain.
Okay, yes. Well, I'm gonna have to go with Captain Spock on this one because I think his decision making is spot on. Even though he probably made a decision when he was at captain and probably wasn't captain too long, I'm gonna have to go with him on that per se. So I'm gonna just be the wild card in this, and probably get hated by the chat. But Spock is the most capable captain in the Starship Enterprise to lead that ship, the starship. And to what they call it, to the beyond. I don't know what the terms that Star Trek lore say. Not I mean no disrespect by it, but I'm gonna go with Spot with 20 seconds left on the clock here. And JJ, don't eat me alive, and Eli, don't eat me alive, and LDG, don't eat me alive.
No, bro.
Good. Okay, I had dinner. I'm good.
Okay,
He was promoted to captain. No, yeah, Spock was a captain.
He was.
Yeah.
Did you question?
No.
Do you not think that I didn't know that?
No. Seriously. After the motion picture, when we meet up with the crew again, at the beginning of the Wrath of Khan, Spock was captain, but he was captain on training cruises. But then, as the series progressed, he still held the rank of captain, but always stood second to Kirk.
But he deferred because he wanted to be on with McCoy and Kirk, his friends.
Yeah. But he still held the rank of captain.
Okay.
All right. That was good. That was really good. Hopefully the wheel's nice to you.
I hope it is too.
It's not going to be great, but it's not going to be horrid.
Yeah, I'll take an average.
23. That brings you up
23
to
is a good number.
124. Very good. And up next is Elihu Who.
Me, exactly.
All right, 2 minutes on the board. Your time starts now.
Okay. You may hate me for saying this, but I actually agree with Dandelion Fluff. Janeway. Why? Well, after the first episode I saw this, I said to my friends, man, this captain has cojones. I mean, you got to think about this. They're light years away, 75 years away from home. They know nobody. They're stranded on the far side of the Milky Way galaxy. Limited supplies, limited contact. They don't know where they are, who the enemies are, who their friends are, and yet Janeway holds everybody together with a working crew and emotionally crew. I mean, she's the kind of person you could talk behind her back, but you name her kid after you. That's the kind of Captain Janeway was. I mean, basically, remember in the episode what's called Alliances. She tries to stick away with the Kazon, kind of like a Gamma Quadrant Dollar Store version of Klingons. She basically got the first alliance with the Kazon faction. I mean, nobody else actually did this. She's there stranded. She's like, hey, we're going to uphold the Federation articles. We're going to uphold the Federation protocols. We're going to do our job. We're explorers. We're peace explorers. We're going to expand this knowledge out. Every single person they came across, they traded information. They didn't say, okay, we're like every other culture here. What do you have? Boom, bye. No. There's like, hey, the Federation's here. We're lost. We're trying to get home. We're in these supplies. What do you have? Who are you guys? Information technology. She did that. I mean, you have to get the Alpha Quadrant. Everybody else, yeah. You run into another odd alien, yeah. 9 out of 10 times I heard about the Federation or the Klingons or the Ferengi or something else. This is brand new aliens. This is brand new exploration. Of course, when we were introduced to the Borg, she pulled a little 180 on the younger self, which surprised the hell out of me. That's the kind of thinking she actually did.
I've always said Janeway may not be my pick, but you gotta give the woman credit for the situation she was in.
Yeah.
I mean, you do. And I thought it was a bold move that they did to do that.
That woman had cojones.
Yep. I have a feeling that LDG, though, is going to really rip into you. 45.
Yeah. The wheel loves Janeway.
That was 9. That brings you up 91. 130.
Woohoo.
130. Wow. Damn. Most capable was the question. That's what that's what she said.
Most capable. Not the best, but most capable.
2 minutes is on the board. LEG, go ahead. Tell him why he's wrong. Go.
Okay, I actually for the I did like Janeway until she went cuckoo for Cocoa Pebbles during Ransom. I did not like that episode. She went nuts. Okay, so that was some down points right there, man. She went straight up crazy. Best captain. Each captain in Star Trek, and we all thinking this. Each captain had their strength and in certain Picard. Knew how to diplomacy, and everyone had their strengths. But if I were to put them all together, hands down, best capable captain, the ECH. Drop the mic, baby, because you know what? The guy is the effing computer. Okay, he can change whatever he wants, do what he wants, talk to. I mean, he's the only one who knows how to talk to the damn computer. He can freaking teleport himself wherever he needs to do a repair. He has a database of all the captains this guy has in his head. Okay, Janeway, all of them, Picard, Kirk, every single maneuver, every single fix, every single thing you can possibly do. He doesn't need to sleep. He can go 24/7, baby, push it all the way. And if you would put all those captains together on some kind of final chess fight with this ship, my money would be on the ECH every single time. I mean, the guy won a battle with the damn, what was it called? The photon cannon, which didn't even exist. And he won that battle. Totally. He can bluff better than Archer, for God's sakes. Okay. So ECH, definitely. Hands down. I mean, seriously, what else do I need to say about the ECH? The guy knows everything. He can do everything. The only thing you have to worry about is maybe his mobile emitter powers down. I think it would be his only weakness. Besides that, he would own everybody.
The emergency command hologram, really?
I forgot
He's a
about him.
captain. It makes him a captain.
Yes, it does.
Makes him a captain.
That is such a that's like a god code in a freaking game. Come on.
Why do you think we use God codes?
That's
And
true.
I just used one.
That's true. You did.
That's how you hit Rocket League. Okay.
I'm waiting for the wheel to give you one. I think that's it's 17. All right. It's like, yeah, jeez. Brings you up to 107. You're not out of it because the points don't matter. So, all right. Fourth round. And JJ, you started that round, didn't you?
Yes, you did.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. What MCU character would make the perfect president? What MCU character would make the perfect president? Let's spin for the time. Dos. All right, 2 minutes is on the board. And Poe, you are the one that starts this round. Your time starts now.
Well, I had one in mind, but since we're talking about the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I can't use Professor X.
Sure you can.
Well,
to you, Marvel.
Well, I mean,
they just did the merge.
He's got a point, but I'll let you use it.
Yeah, since the Marvel Cinematic Universe already started, I'm gonna have to go with Captain America because even before he got his powers, he always tried to do the right thing. He was a little guy. I always got picked on, still for what was right. Made the right decisions, and he went through an experiment. Didn't know what the first time it was being used, and so he didn't know if it was going to work or not. He could have lost his life, but he did it for the sake of helping mankind. Helping, I forgot what war that was. World War I, was it? I can't remember what war that was in.
He was World War II.
It was 2 then? Okay.
I believe so.
Okay, so he did it, became an iconic symbol, and frozen in time, came back, and still did the right thing. Even though him and Iron Man was best buds, got into their little fight. I'm going by the cinematic universe, not the comics. And they were best buds, and I still side with Cap on that one. With the movie Civil War, I was on Cap's side, even though Spider-Man, my favorite character, was on Iron Man's side. But Cap still didn't want to sign the Accords because it wasn't right. It didn't feel right. It didn't sit right in his stomach. You know, I think he will make the best president to lead the country to glory. He will make the best, not under stress. He's going to do right for the American people. He's going to be right for any president of any country, just not the American people, whatever president he becomes. So, and he got the brute strength, the force to bag it all up too. So I'm going to go with Captain America, the best president.
All right. Pepper is actually good at managing stuff. Interesting thought. Definitely a lot better to look at than most of them. All right. Let's get to the wheel and get you some points.
We're going to go with 49 points right here, guys.
33. But close. Let's see here. That brings you up to 157. 157. Craziness. 2 minutes is on the board for you, Elihu Who.
We're talking about President of the United States, right?
Yes.
Okay.
MCU character, President of the United States. Your time starts now.
Okay. Why does everybody always think the president has to be masculine and strong? Can't we have a female president like Peggy Carter? Come on. We have the original master spy. She knows espionage. She knows foreign policy. She knows how to talk to dictators. She can also fight. People don't really realize that. They think of a woman as like, okay, what can she do? Yeah, she's very diplomatic. I mean, come on. Does the president have to be masculine? Does it have to be a war hero? That can help because that's America. But yeah, she may be British, but there could be a constitutional law against this. There could be a constitutional amendment. I know that's probably a rebuttal about, hey, she's British. That's part of my argument. She can basically help talk to Congress about passing a certain bill or an article because she's that good of a manipulator. She's that good of a speaker. I mean, when people speak, they actually listen to her. They don't like, oh, it's a woman talking. No, it's somebody with information who's actually helpful here. I mean, she basically helped arrange the British soldier program in the comics, and it's also mentioned in the movie if you guys listen carefully. She's talking about the British Captain America guy. I forgot his name. She also helped implement that soldier program. She is very well organized. She can organize groups, meetings. She can negotiate world peace. I mean, what are you gonna do? Threaten her? Yeah. People are gonna see this woman and see, okay, she's a non-threatening person. You see Captain America, you can see, okay, there's a threatening stance right there. You want somebody who actually comes across as non-threatening, but can actually project themselves, like Peggy did. She was very stern at times. She wasn't a weak-ass, simpleton 50s, 60s spy. No, she kicked ass. She helped founded S.H.I.E.L.D., the security protection of the Earth. S.H.I.E.L.D. does not protect one country. It protects the Earth. She's a founder of this.
Okay.
Can I do something? What you call that? Did y'all call it? Start with R?
Rebuttal?
Yeah.
I said
Yeah.
Please do.
Well, it's not that bad, but he said Captain America is all masculine and threatening and all that. That's not true, man. And I agree. She will probably be a great president for the United States. But you got her man right beside her, which was Captain America. So you still can't go wrong with either
just
one.
Said it.
But,
The first
Just
gentleman.
said it.
that's all I got to say.
All right. Elihu Who. Wow.
Hey, the boy likes
He loves
to
you, man.
Right on. Yeah.
That brings you up to 176. Oh, thank God the points don't matter.
Yep, get a condom. All right, that came out wrong.
Hold on, Nzo. I'll take care of that for you. I'm like looking here, like what? No, okay, no. Let's see here. 2 minutes is on the board, and LDG, your time starts now.
All right, if I really wanted America to thrive, to become great, to become greater, to finally be on the track of anything related to Star Trek whatsoever, to really pull the line and get things done, and do it in style, would have to be Tony Stark. Okay. Not only is the man freaking rich beyond belief, Trump, eat that, but the guy has his own Project Prometheus in his freaking apartment. The man has nanotechnology, technology outside the realm of anything anybody has. He can literally have all the work done for him without yes men following behind him or anything. Sit down, look at all the problems that America's facing, and just fix the shit. No talking, no back and forth. No, I need this and I need that, and it just fix it. And I think who else better than Tony Stark that could put the money where his mouth is, get the job done, and get the job done so it doesn't get reversed or people fighting over it. As soon as people see things are working the right way, who the hell's going to fight with Tony Stark? And you know what? And if you do challenge Tony Stark, he's freaking Iron Man. All right. Good luck. Now, I'm going to throw an extra in there. VP, the Hulk. Because if Tony Stark fails, it's all going to go to hell with the Hulk. And he'll just smash every damn thing. So you either listen to him or either listen to Tony Stark, or you're going to get the Hulk up your ass saying, it's smashing time. And it'll get the job done one way or another. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
It's clever time, hey boy.
That's a two-man army right there.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much is my favorite combo in the Marvel superhero game.
Boy, this wheel's just giving you average.
Here, Lord. No, I take that
brings
back.
you
I
up to
am gonna
127,
reprogram this.
though. That brings you up to 127.
God. All right.
Yeah. Anzo, I just gave you a wrench. You don't Trust me. If I want to wreck you, I'll wreck you. I think I just bought myself an automatic Phantom Zone on Tuesday. Probably. I'm thinking. All right. Let's see here. JJ, 2 minutes is on the board. And your mic's probably there. It is.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Here you go. 2 minutes on the board.
Well, I have to echo what I believe LDG said. You know, Tony Stark, the man's got the money, he's got the mind, he's got the power. He knows how to run a business successfully, unlike other people. I believe he could be the president and actually get shit done, because he's got that kind of pull, he's got that kind of knowledge. And if they wouldn't do it, well, he'll find a way to do it anyway, because he's smart. We always seem to overlook simple things in life. What's right, what's wrong, what should be done, what shouldn't be done. From my knowledge of Tony Stark, and I've said this before, I'm not a comics guy. I watch the movies. That's how I get my information. Now, starting from Iron Man and working your way up all the way up into Endgame. He seemed to be the man that would literally, and he did give his own life to do what's right. And I know the rest of the Avengers most likely would have done the same thing, but Tony actually did. That's why I think he would be the best person for president, as far as out of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Even next to Professor Xavier. He's smart too, but he don't have the funding or the capability to do the things that Tony Stark could pull off. And besides, he had Pepper Potts on his side. She could have been the first lady. Definitely a power couple from way back. They could have got America back up and running and probably out of debt within their first 4-year term.
I regurgitate whatever word it is. No. He said what's right, what's wrong.
Please do.
I mean, Cap told him he's willing to lay down on a wire to let a soldier cross, and Tony Stark, I'll just cut the wire. I mean, what kind of cockiness is that? I don't want them to leave my country. Who cares about the money? I mean, the money will come with the government once Cap become president. And as far as giving his life, yeah, he gave his life. And he gave it up. How could he become president? That was at that moment and that time and that choice where he had to make that decision. That is not an Iron Man.
Well, the money comes in because he has enough money that we didn't have to pay him to be president.
I mean,
that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money
didn't
saved right there.
pay Trump to become president either, but we did. But
a lot of money.
So money really not the issue, because the government got plenty of money. But it just his whole being and talking about running a company. He gave his company up to Pepper Potts, but I'm sorry, that's my 30 seconds.
I gave you 19 points to bring you back, to tie you with Eli there, because that was nice. That was nice. Just ooh, that was nice. I like that. JJ needs a lot of points.
Come on, one.
Just for the record, that's twice now I heard I agree with LDG. You guys got to be careful. The universe can only take so much quaking, okay?
Who agrees with LDG? Are you sober?
Well, the wheel didn't.
I got to deal with the wheel later.
Why do I feel like I'm getting fucking punked?
Where's the Ashton Kutcher?
All right, first things first. Eli went first, so we're going to take his name off of the board. We're going to see who goes first this round. Remember, I don't tell you your points for this round.
Oh God.
And JJ.
Yes.
JJ.
JJ, you are going to go first. We're going to take that wheel off. We're going to spin to see what your question is.
Oh!
This is a good one to end it on there. I'm going to make an executive decision also on this one. We're going to leave it at 2 minutes because I want you guys to have time to talk about this. JJ, your time.
What's the question?
The question is The Dark Knight overrated?
You're talking about as far as Christian Bale, right?
Mm-hmm. That movie, is it overrated?
Okay.
The movie.
2 minutes on the board, and that time starts now.
I know a lot of people think that The Dark Knight is overrated. Personally, I don't, for the simple fact, next to Michael Keaton, to me, Christian Bale is one of the better Batman. He's like second on the list compared to Michael Keaton. And Heath Ledger pulling off the Joker the way he did, and that not the fact that that was his last role, that has nothing to do with it, but the fact that what he put into making the Joker who he was in that movie, brilliant. I loved it. I love that movie. Out of all three Dark Knight movies, that one's possibly my favorite, because it truly showed what kind of rivalry Batman and the Joker had. And the lengths that they both would go to stop one another, and dang it, Heath Ledger, the way he pulled off the Joker, the insanity in his brain, the also insanity / intelligence in his brain, made him a very, very dangerous villain. And Batman had to, make choices and make difficult ones to be able to stop him. Even though we saw where, I believe this was the one where Two-Face was born. Didn't care for that character too much, but still we see how Two-Face was born. We've seen exactly what Batman had to go through to win. Not against Ra's al Ghul or Bane. The Joker. The Joker was the better villain out of all three movies. So I don't think it's overrated.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll tell you what your final points are at the end of all of this. Poe, you're up next. 2 minutes is on the board, and your time starts now.
It's The Dark Knight overrated. I'm going to stay in the gray area of this one because I think the fans, they overdo it when they're talking about that because of the character and who played the character and how they performed the character. And you got to take in the cinematography, the acting, the writing, take it all in perspective, which I don't think the movie is overrated, but I think the fans make the movie overrated. Because y'all not gonna like me because I say this. I think Forrest Gump is overrated because of the fans. But The Dark Knight itself is a beautiful movie. Like you said, like JJ said, Heath Ledger actually brought performance to that movie, unlike any other character in that time and when that movie dropped. Within maybe like a 7-year time frame, he went out lengths to get into that role and even costed him his life, and which helps, makes me appreciate that film even more. Christopher Nolan did a great job in directing and bringing out that movie for everybody to see. And I personally enjoy it. I don't own it, but I do want to buy it and put it in my DVD collection, my Blu-ray collection, excuse me. But that movie is not in my per se, it's not overrated at all. And I would probably one of the best ones out of a Christopher Nolan series. I think that would be my number one, then the first one, then the third one, if I had to choose. But you can't talk about that movie without talking about the Joker, Heath Ledger, and Christian Bale voice. Even though it sucked as Batman, but I still enjoyed it. It's a great movie.
Okay. Very good. Very good. I'll tell you your points, of course, at the end of this round. 2 minutes on the board, and Elihu, who you go now. Okay. Eli, you're muted.
Oh, sorry. I pulled the JJ. Thank you.
2 minutes on the
Kiss
board.
my ass.
Again. Start now.
Okay. Many people don't realize this, but we would not have The Dark Knight without Frank Miller, because in '89 is when his comic book series first came out. A lot of people have always thought, like I said earlier, a lot of people always thought Batman as Dark Knight. He was never the Dark Knight. But to the original question, no, I do not personally believe it is overrated. It has not been overdone. I mean, you got the first 4 comic series. Then you have the cartoons. Then you have the movies. I mean, if you look at the cartoons itself, it almost follows the comic book series. And then it expands upon it. The movies, when they came out, was an extension of the Dark Knight universe, calling him the Dark Knight. This is how I perceive those movies as. I mean, granted, you had one, agreed with everybody in the panel, you had one of the best Jokers ever, Heath Ledger. A guy who embodied the character so well that he made Michael Caine pee himself and forget his lines. I mean, they're a better actor. The Dark Knight series itself, it's a different take on the Batman. I mean, it's not all campy and jokey and ha ha ha. No, there are serious issues from rape to murder. He doesn't just go after exploding penguins anymore. That was the original Batman. The Dark Knight takes on more serious stuff like terrorists and world organizations. He actually deals with like almost semi-real life issues the Dark Knight series has done. It may be not to some people's expectations of like, I don't like all that dark, bloody, gory stuff. And the countdown almost disappeared on me. But okay. 10-second flasher. Okay, I like that. Okay, 10-second warning flasher. Yeah, The Dark Knight, the new series does not disappoint me. It's actually just not overrated.
Okay. Not overrated. Interesting. Okay. 2 minutes on the board. LDG, are you going to school one of these guys? Time will only tell. Your time starts.
I smell a plug.
Your time.
Yeah, baby.
What kind of plug?
Now.
All right, guys. So right off the back, the Dark Knight trilogy. Very rarely do you see sequels outdo the first installment, and I think this is definitely one of those exceptions. And the Dark Knight held like 150 plus million. It held a record for about 3 years on its first opening weekend. I think it grossed over like $1 billion, $1 billion.
Billion.
You had the greats. I mean, Christopher Nolan, for God's sakes. I mean, you even had freaking what the screenplay was Jonathan Nolan. And if you know Jonathan Nolan, he is the creator of Person of Interest, one of my personal favorite TV shows that showed how Project Prometheus, like AI, can help the world instead of hurt it. Let alone Christopher Bale, hands down. The only reason he isn't my first best Batman is because Michael Keaton, I just have to hands down default give it to him. If it wasn't that, it would be hands down Christopher Bale. Totally one of the best Batmans out there. The way he handled his role and did his lines, and we didn't get the crappy high freeze. I'm Batman. Oh God.
I'm Batman.
Heath Ledger also. Literally, the only reason why freaking what's his name? I'm sorry, I can't even think of his name right now. Is the best Joker is because he was the first Joker. Jack Nicholson would be hands down Heath Ledger. Awesome role. Did a great job doing what he's did. Freaked me the F out. And the only thing I think that would have made him better is if you had the animated series Joker's voice over voiceover for him. I think that would be the only thing that would have taken it to the next level. Hands down, great movie.
Mark Hamill.
Yeah, Mark Hamill. I still think. Well,
I want
if
to
you
jump
look
in.
at go ahead.
Jump in real quick. LDG.
Yo.
It's Christian. It's Christian Bale, not Christopher.
Christian, I'm sorry. Brain's going too fast right now.
He's
It's
thinking
Chris-
Christopher Nolan and mixing it with Christian Bale.
Yeah,
and get
yeah.
Christopher.
Only
It's
one of
dyslexic,
them will cuss in
left-handed.
front of you in the camera, okay? Try to get that out of the way. I'm trying to do my
Whatever you say. I'm sorry, GG. JJ, sorry, my bad.
Gigi, what the?
Is there a bingo going on around here?
I'll tell you why Michael Keaton's the best one. Is because anybody can pull off that performance in that crappy suit. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was craziness. Okay, I got to do the math for LDG here.
3 + 1 is 5. Yeah, that's it.
He'll come up with 500 and some odd
Wow.
points just out of the freaking blue.
Wow, that's so
What happened?
crazy.
What?
Yeah.
All right. Final score today in
Oh God.
4th place,
JJ.
Elihu Who with
What?
326 points. In
First place.
3rd place,
JJ.
JJ with 340 points. In 2nd place, and this was the closest we've had next to the ties, which we're not going to get into. Poe is number 2. Poe, you have 376 points. 376 points, making currently the number 1 LDG Pixels with 377 points. 1 point difference.
It's not over yet. We got final rounds.
That's right.
Oh.
Don't forget, it's not over.
Nope. I don't want the Christmas to go by. What?
All right. So, JJ, Eli will bring you guys back. Phantom Zone. Phantom Zone. All right.
What up,
Now,
Poe?
I'll get
What up,
Phantom
Poe?
Zone for that.
Talking
I'll
about,
get
bro.
Phantom Zone for using the Phantom Zone on my show. Okay. So here's the deal, guys. I have 5 questions. They are the final 5. I will ask them to you. Here's the way this works, though. It's the time everybody dreads because you have to think like me. I'm going to ask you the questions. I see it already hurts. I'm going to ask you the questions.
Bad. Oh my God.
I'm going to ask you the questions. You got to give me the answer. We're going to start with LDG, then I'll go to you, Poe. Okay, so one at a time. All right, and then based off of that, well, we'll see what happens. Are you guys ready for the final 5?
Sorry.
Oh boy, sound all sorts of like excited. Why don't you?
Now, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world on HBO pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen, from Mandalay Bay, Las Vegas, let's get ready to rumble!
All right, here it is, guys. Question number 1. Better movie, Indiana Jones 4 or The Last Jedi?
Ooh.
Who go first? I mean,
Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones.
It hurts, doesn't it? It hurts, doesn't it?
I agree.
Oh,
Indiana
You
Jones.
agree?
Yeah.
Okay.
can't believe you made me say
So-
that. Oh.
All right, next one. Better band, Van Halen or Poison?
That's hard.
Van Halen.
Okay.
I say Poison.
Okay. Better ice cream, Rocky Road or chocolate chip cookie dough?
Rocky Road?
Rocky Road.
Chocolate chip
All right.
cookie dough all the way.
What is it?
Chocolate chip cookie dough.
Nice. Okay.
Diabetic.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I told you it's gonna hurt. I told you it's gonna hurt.
You're hurting me in every possible way, man.
Okay.
I know.
Right.
80s or 90s, better decade for music.
Can I?
Oh,
Oh yeah, you get to go. Hold on.
80s.
80s, okay.
sorry.
I know you're gonna say it, but 90s.
Okay. All right. And then here's another one that might hurt you. I don't know. It just depends on your viewpoint. Terminator 1 or Terminator 2? Which is the better movie?
Terminator 2.
Okay.
I like T2 the best. I'm sorry. That's just my personal opinion.
Well, I don't know. Some people, you know.
Well, I think you would probably say T1, but I'm gonna say T2.
You think I would say T1? Okay, guys. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to make this. Oh, wait, we won't make it that big, but we will put it right over here. And the final count, and we'll bring Elihu and JJ back really quick. But the final count,
and that 10th point you're supposed to add for remembering your dead dog doesn't count. It doesn't count, right?
No.
Ooh.
Here you go, guys. If you can see it. Better movie, Indy 4 or The Last Jedi? Indy 4. Both of you get that right. Better band, Van Halen or Poison? Van Halen. LDG got that right. Better ice cream, Rocky Road or Cookie Dough? Cookie Dough. So Poe got that right. And then you guys both got the last two. Better decade, 80s or 90s? Either. I love music from both. I'm not going to choose.
I thought you were going to say 80s, but
no. Well, here's the thing. Ask anybody who knows me in music. I don't like picking because I like so many different things. I have a hard time just picking one, and I will not pick it between the 80s and 90s. 90s, much better dance music. I could play 90s dance music and beat that stuff, like mix it all together all the time. Better, like happy, fun music, 80s for sure. But I like all of it.
Yep.
And then last but not least, Terminator 1 or 2, T2 for sure. I mean, I love T1. But T2 took it and said, what happens if we put LSD, acid, and like nitro into it and see what happens? That's what you get. And I thought it was funny because I had that on my Final Five, and you started talking about rarely does the second movie top the first movie. There's another example right there. So with a tie, you guys have determined that I must bring this into play, if I can find it.
Here we go.
Is it the Wheel of Fate?
It is the Wheel of Winners.
Oh,
I'm going to now pick
who's the
somebody from the chat. Let's see here. Who do we have in the chat still? We have DJ, we have Sci-Fi, we have Dandelion,
Dandelion,
Flash.
Put Onzo on there.
Thompson.
You know what?
Put your partner Onzo on there.
We will put Onzo on today. Onzo, you are now on the Wheel of Winners, and the Wheel of Winners is going to pick who wins this weekly Rumble.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh!
Come on up and defend the wheel.
Hold on.
Keegan. Is that Ethan?
Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry, dude, you lost $5.
Good, hey man, Poe man, good battle, boss. Good battle.
Well, no, that's not Ethan.
Okay.
That's not Ethan. No, that's the other spawn of mine. I think
the random head in the back.
Yes, the random one. So he is probably sleeping. I just called his name and he didn't hear me. So, anyways, my son Keegan has won today.
Awesome.
How about that? I'll tell him tomorrow so he can come and rub it in all your faces next week.
Yep.
And his prize is only 1 hour off of Groundation, right?
I think he actually gets
Groundation.
He actually gets dinner tomorrow.
Grounded, 1 hour less.
No.
Go out by that.
Wait, LDG? What? Wait, LDG? I have to feed him? Holy crap! I've been doing this wrong the whole time. Jeez.
Give him some of these, man.
I was wondering why you was so little.
Give him some of these, man.
All right, guys. That is our show. Guys, thank you very much. As you guys know, the Weekly Rumble, it's all about nonsense and fun, but it's mostly about your guys' opinions. So if you're on the panel, realize the reason why I give you the time limit and the time to talk by yourself is so your opinion can be heard, not talked over, which is something these days that happens a lot. But with that said, what?
What?
Who?
What?
All right. But let's go around let's go around the panel one last time. LDG, go ahead and tell everybody about yourself and what you're about.
Thanks, guys. Everybody, LDG Pixels here on YouTube, Monday through Fridays around 11 a.m. You ever need somebody to ask a question to, you need some help, or you need someone to look at your computer for free, hit me up, guys. I do this every morning. I put out my information out there. Even if I'm not streaming, you can get a hold of me. I've helped anyone who asks. If you need anything, come hit me up. In the afternoon, what I like to do is on my other channel called Pixelate. I like to do the waiting room, a place to hang up your feet, chill, talk about whatever the hell's on your mind. I do open panels. What happens in the waiting room stays in the waiting room. Those do not get posted. They get put away after we're done. We have fun, a place to hang, waiting for someone else to cooler to stream. And when someone cooler does stream, I kick you out, send you over there. And when they're finished, you're always welcome back, boys and girls. Also, check out my 3 videos of my latest hot sauce did last week. Had one of my record-breaking videos where I did 8 hours of non-stop hot sauce challenge. And I tied it up on Sunday. I did the little nitro, and coming up next week will be myself, Elihu Who, and Jedi Bill doing the Pacquiao one chip challenge. Even though the bear might have been a hotter thing to do, this one chip has been called just as worse. We haven't done it. We will do it next week. He's warming up. He's warming up. But you times that by 12, and that was my Friday stream, guys. Check it out if you want a good laugh.
I got 2 bags.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Chris, for having me this week. Poe, you're a champ, man. And till next time.
Oh yeah, Poe, go ahead and tell everybody about yourself.
I'm a fellow follower of all these people. They're great people. You will see me in the chats and sometimes in streams. And I appreciate chrisknight and everybody else having me on and being respectful. I love each and every one of y'all. Y'all have a good day, and keep following us. Keep following them. I have a channel soon.
All right, that's what I want to hear right there. Very good. Next up, Elihu Who?
Yes, me, exactly. I'm Elihu Who, and every Wednesday at 12 noon Pacific time. Every Wednesday at 12 noon Pacific time. I'm practicing learning how to talk with all spicy Caspians going through my tongue. I'm learning how to talk, okay? I'm practicing. Every Wednesday at 12 noon. I host a science show called What's Up with the Universe, where we talk astronomy, science, and everything factual. So, and I'm also on Twitter. And if you guys scroll all the way down, you can see every one of our YouTube pages. Make sure you click up that little bell so you know when we go live. And if you're not able to watch us live, you can always rewatch us later in the future. And you can also share our posts. Don't forget to subscribe to every single one of these guys.
Okay.
I said don't forget to subscribe to every single one of these guys. What? I said. Beer. So take a beer, man.
I had to.
Beer.
All right. Last but not least, the mod of mods, the all and great knowing JJ, also known as Sith Lord 3827. JJ, tell everybody about you as soon as you unmute yourself.
Man, I wasn't even fucking muted. Shit. What?
What?
Anyway. What? Oh, hell no.
You know how hard it is to do this on the fly while I'm typing? I mean,
anyway. Am I good to go, LDG?
What?
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, you're fine, dude.
Okay,
you're good.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy JJ. You can find me a little bit of everywhere and a lot of nowhere. You can find me mainly on my channel on Monday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern for randomness at its finest. Random panel, random topic situation. Come by, check it out. Like, share, subscribe, all the fun things that go with it. You know, hit that bell on everybody on here. Ding, ding. Thank you. And also you can find me here on Twitter at Sith Lord 3827. Sometimes I tweet, sometimes I retweet, Sometimes I don't. It's a lottery. Come check it out. Thanks for having me on again, Chris. Good
Not
job,
a problem.
everybody. Way to go. Way to go, Keegan. Wherever you're at.
Yep.
Yeah, good game, everyone.
Indeed. Yeah, so after we got going, it seemed like it worked itself out. Great job, guys. Thank you, everybody, for being here today. I greatly appreciate it from all of you guys. Next week, we have Sci-Fi Nation, DJ, as I call him, Kiri Morning, and Orange Hat Reviews. So check that out next week for another weekly Rumble. Guys, say goodbye.
Good night.
Later.
Peace.
Peace.
Hey guys, thanks for checking us out. Be sure to subscribe to both channels, and make sure to check out our friends in the Fandom Minutes. You can find us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and BitChute, and you can also send us an email at sean@seanstackhousereacts.com and chrisknight at therealreview3000.com. Be sure to swing by our Teespring store to pick up some awesome merchandise.